solo lanes should have prio for SoftBank. So maybe Void Grubs are just off the table.
Alright, no shenanigans level 1.
Yeah. Looks like just a fan.
Bam! Oh, I was going to say that's a...
Yeah, no mana flow
yeah,
ban.
so I thought he just claimed himself 25 extra mana, but in fact...
Gathering Storm this time for Tide, so probably just crit Caitlyn, Fleet Footwork, Gathering Storm.
I think he often does this when he is with the Nico. Just a more DPS-orientated build.
Yeah.
They are going to need it, this game. Pretty good Cassante game. Only really Dasher is going to be providing magic damage, and are you really concerned as Cassante about the Orianna?
No,
probably not.
I don't think so. Orianna's not a very good mid laner at dealing with a Cassante. Very telegraphed CC means that he can always just...
Pathmaker, and that's also the majority of Orianna's damage, so
yeah,
going to be able to get the damage reduction at the same time. Cascada aggressively walking up, but he's going to be just receiving an auto attack for his trouble.
Yeah. Comet again for Dasher in this matchup. While Electrocute for Cascada.
Oh, nice Firefox there, and actually Giga winning that trade.
Yeah, nice trade from Cascada.
Dodging out of the ball with the Firefox movement speed, but this time we'll get hit. I think he actually dodged the Comet on that occasion, though.
Yeah. Won't be able to connect with the W. And, yeah, the torture begins for SoftBank Spotland, but
yeah, Orca has walked too far up. 1Q will stun him. Gonna have to flash it, maybe. Oh, in fact, Vista actually using it onto Tide, who is trading very aggressively onto Marble. Maybe able to find the kill. Obviously, Ghost popped. Oh. All right, here we go. Ignite now coming down. Vista going to have to flash away, and somehow that turns around.
Yeah.
Tide just out DPSing that center, of course, while Vista was spending his time chasing around Orca, not actually able to find anything onto him.
Yeah, good burst on the Cenotarn, but not all that much sustained damage.
Forest, very aware. Could actually go invisible and maybe look for something. Cascada. Oh, they do see. Flash going to be answered. Nice charm. There's going to be that Resonating Strike, Sonic Wave. Who's going down? The Safeguard, Cascada.
Oh,
everyone's so low. Dasher does have Flash. Flash comes through. First Blood is going to be answered, though. As 665 going to be able to Safeguard to the minion, land the cripple.
Yeah, and that feels maybe just not worth it for Dasher, whose wave isn't in all that good of a spot.
And he is going to be the one that struggles level 6 to deal with jungle pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe not worth for him, but hard to resist the kill.
Yeah, only gets a tier for a Dark Seal, so the immediate strength of the lane going to be actually in favor of Cascada in terms of the items. It still will be Orianna favored, bar Cascada outplaying.
Yeah, so maybe just an over... Oh, it wasn't really an overcommit for Forest. You're fine to trade sums there with Cascada. Does take a lot of damage in return, and 665 almost goes down, but always playing quite cleanly on the Lee Sin. And you can't go for the Lee Sin here. He does have flash up. 665 patiently waits for his mid laner to die, and then cleans up the kill onto Dasher.
He just gets his head kicked in. Actually, this is Godfist. He got his head punched in.
Yep. Cascada dodging out of some poke from the Orianna, but still...
Q3 landing. Taco actually getting the better of these trades up in the top side.
Yeah, Evie with no TP as well. Pretty chunked out.
Evie has TP.
Oh yeah, sorry. Both top laners have their TP up. But no Lee Sin around.
Means... Taco actually dodging out of some damage there from the Cull of the Meek. 6-5 once again looking mid. Charm landing would maybe be able to secure a kill, but that's just playing safely enough to not really be under any threat of that.
Yeah, ends up still taking a good trade against the Ahri.
One tower plate and a lot of farm.
Oh, that's a Wukong build.
Oh my... What is bro building?
Yeah, I haven't... What does that build into?
Terminus. No, it doesn't. It only has 2 daggers.
Yeah, I'm blanking on the Wukong items. Usually it's like a Black Cleaver or a Sundered Sky. I'm excited to see what Force is going for.
Did he misclick longswords?
Oh, you reckon? He could have.
No way. What are we building?
I don't think any item has 3 daggers in it, doesn't it? I mean, Runan's used to. Forest, a lot of attack speed. Can't quite take down 665, who's up a level on the Wukong. Level
I don't
6
think
gonna be very
Wukong's
important.
been seen yet, but if he gets seen, expect to hear the with pings onto his build.
Yeah, true. I mean, he did just trade with 665.
Also, they did see him?
Yeah, they must have seen him. And 665 going to pick up Void Grubs and the Dragon. Forest is going to look for some jungle camps. Needs to desperately get level 6, sorry.
I'm really struggling to get past the Wukong build.
Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be like a little treat later. I hope it's not something boring that we're just forgetting about. And he's just going like Rageblade Wukong.
Well, that's only got 2.
Yeah, right? Even
Noon Quiver items. So, Noon Quiver, Kraken Slayer has 3.
Okay.
Kraken Slayer's got the 2 in Noon Quiver, and then 1 in the carrot.
Wait, they're gone. That item doesn't build out. He did misclick.
Oh, he misclicked.
He did
misclick. Oh, God.
Because that thing does not build out of 3 daggers.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's a dagger and a sword. So that's a disaster for Forest. Yeah, I think items do sell for like 70%.
Yeah, so
of their
he's
value.
actually just lost a lot of gold.
Yeah, about a kill's worth of gold all up. Did get to keep 1 of the daggers, but had to sell 2.
Oh, dearie me.
And now he is down half a level, more than half a level to 665.
He's up items, but yeah, level 6 to level 5 barely matters about the items. Vista, he has got that grey health to get him topped up a little bit, but of course it's not like Pike where it all just heals back.
Yeah, already this tower half dead.
Yeah, well, topside though, Taco
Heavy.
might be going down for, I think, the 3rd time in a row. Taco.
Flash up.
Oh my god. Oh no, don't go that way. Okay, ace in the hole onto the Wukong clone.
Okay. Scrappy all across the map. Nothing coming of it, though. Evie actually ends up ultimately trading his flash for Ghost, so favors Taco.
Yeah, but we'll be able to get this wave in, so... I mean, I guess...
Yeah, recalling with a lot more gold.
Yeah.
And now that Taco has the Bramble Bombies, he should be okay. Didn't go for Tabbies this game. Just maybe he needs the wave clear. Evie's starting to just hit his tower. Does Evie really win this?
Okay, this is not like the TF.
Yeah, I don't think Evie ever wins this.
Okay, he has the slice and the dice. Doesn't get himself over the wall, but a nicely placed Q3 means he does land it. It is the boots 2 to no boots at all. But the slow's still coming through, and Taco might just be able to look for this kill, but decides the risk is not worth the reward as he is just bleeding minions while that continues on.
Yeah, Evie just distracting him and manages to get out. Was aware of 665's position on the map at that point. He made a play bot, so wasn't worried about jungle showing up. And Frescata doing perfectly fine in this lane.
Did you watch last year's MSI?
Who won it? I can't remember.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, JDG won it. But during the group stages, you know Croc. You remember Croc from the LCO?
Yeah.
He had one game. I don't remember who it was against. It might have even been against PSG. But he started the game and forgot to build his jungle item.
Oh, God.
So he did his raid before realizing it and was just still level 1.
Oh.
Needless to say, they lost.
Yeah, that is a lot more devastating than a couple of daggers.
Is it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I guess.
That's so much worse. Force is just down like a couple hundred gold.
Down a couple hundred gold and down a life as Orca has roamed up here. It is the Spirit Rush getting a reset, but not really anything else to find as they are just going to be able to settle for these Void Grubs. It will be 6 for them, and while they are the ones with the Caitlyn Nico, this is going to feel pretty good.
Yeah,
although Evie is down here, does have Dominus.
And somehow 665 has managed to get these Void Grubs despite having 2 losing solo lanes. So that is a miracle, and it's going to mean that this bot lane tower for SoftBank is going to be dead in a moment. Unless Forrest can get down here, and he does still have his ulti up.
Oh. somehow not getting stunned up by that trap. But
Yeah. And Tide, importantly, holding on to his flash there is a big deal so that he can play aggressively for this tower in the bot lane.
Oh, missing that Q, but 6-5's here. Heavy's going to be under a lot of pressure. All out comes through. 6-5 going to be able to land that resonating strike. Sonic Wave and Ward Jump. Color the Meat going to give him a little bit of health back. Taco, though, does have the Ghost popped. He's going to be able to find it this time.
Okay.
Much more simpler. There is no flash available, and it's not a Gragas. So Taco will be able to secure himself that kill up in the top side, thanks to a little bit of help, of course, coming through by 6-6-5. And so already a better looking game here for Taco than the game prior.
Yeah, and that was because the Renekton flash was down. Otherwise, he almost certainly gets out there. So paying off that he survived and got Evi's flash out of him earlier.
Yeah,
but DCG's bot lane can't go for this tower like they would like to right now because 6-6-5 has shown up in the top lane. So hopefully that pays off later with Taco maybe getting a lead in this lane. And I think they're going to contest this dragon.
Yeah, Marble not starting off the fight exactly as you'd want, getting hit by that Sonic Wave. And in fact, Forest just disappears. Taco teleports down Evie as well. Dominus not quite up, neither is the All Out, so it's pretty evenly matched top laners as things stand, maybe favoring the Renekton, but he gets stunned up. He's getting very low, and it's going to cost the Devour here of Vista. Nice shockwave lands onto 2. Cryscata without any charges left on that Spirit Rush is going to have to flash away. Many low health bars, but a stun landing onto Dash is going to force out yet another flash from the side of SoftBank. In the meanwhile, though, this was just the 4v4. And 6-6-5 going to claim the second dragon of the game now in favor of DCG. More gold as well. Kill going over. Forest just disappearing before our eyes.
Yeah, for the second time, he just vanishes immediately in a fight. I think there was a Caitlyn Q. That's about all I saw go on him. He maybe got charmed.
And the Walker ult.
Yeah, Nico ulti. Second time he's just been Nico ulted into one shot. And does Evie really win this? I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so. Here's Dominus.
Oh, right. Okay. Both top laners going to opt to stay. And yeah, let's see what happens to this Wukong. 6-6-5 in a little bit of trouble, has to flash, but yeah, it's a charm, Nico ult into Caitlyn Q that takes out Forest immediately, and I mean, yeah, there's not much to do now. Vista has to gobble up Evie on the Renekton to bail him out here. And then a nice ult from Dasher, actually almost catches 3, but Cryscata with flash to get away.
Back to live now, Dasher. He's going to be 1v2 under this tower. Forrest is trying to make his way down. Is he going to be fast enough? There is just the ultimate available. Charm does go wide. Dasher, though, he's going to get ulted. Dawning Shadow. The shield is no way near enough. And 6-6-5, once again, Lee Sin is running the map for 4th game in a row now. Forrest, he's going to be able to pick up his Krugs, but he's going to lose a lot of his health for it. Does manage to get the Triforce at a reasonable time despite the gold being lost.
Yeah, no skill shots needed. Just enough damage on these champs at this point in the game. Cryscata doesn't even have his first item yet, but 6-6-5 is massive on this Lee Sin again. And at this rate, it's looking like Lee Sin's going to maintain his 100% win rate.
So he does. Abyssal Voyage comes through, but 6-5 is going to be able to ult on out of there. Taco, he is up against an ulted out Dominus Renekton. He actually uses that all out. Nice usage of the Pathmaker and Evie. He's against the Ghosted. Cassante and the flash will get him out, but Taco doing well, in control.
Yeah.
And comes a lot of damage here from Forest. Nice Cyclone, nice clone as well, getting him out of that Pop Blossom. Maybe even getting him out completely as he is very low. Flash forward from Orca means that Vista will be taken down for the sins of this Wukong. And DCG, you know, even number game. They are up 4k of gold. They're looking really good to take this one. Looks like we might just be going to Silver Scrapes. Oh, God.
Yeah, that was terrifying. Yeah, these fights look very rough, especially for Forrest, who's gone for a pretty squishy Wukong build with the Triforce. Every time he tries to engage, Orca is happy to just one-man ult the Wukong. It also just means no one else is really able to follow up.
Yeah, that time he missed it, and it still didn't matter.
Yeah, and he just goes down so quickly. And Vista's just kind of trying to chase his Wukong into these fights to eat him and save him. But yeah, the time just feels so out of place in this game.
Cryscata didn't pick up the Infernal Cinders, so a little bit of trolling.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone is allergic to picking those up on the Infernal map.
I think I put too much value on them in my games.
Oh, me too.
It becomes a real quick game of collect the chimes, except they're Infernal Cinders.
Yeah, I'm just zooming around the map. Frescata has used his ulti to trade with Dasher.
Yeah, didn't actually find a flash or anything, but 6-5 now here means Dasher will once again be forfeiting a lot of pressure over this tower.
Got 2 Void Grubs too, going to be doing a lot of damage to this tower. Uh-oh.
Marble, he's, I think, got himself away. Another ace in the hole onto the Wukong clone.
Yeah.
At least the ace in the hole isn't doing all that much damage.
Yeah, it's not really the focus of his build at all on the right-click Caitlyn rather than lethality Caitlyn.
Oh, nice tongue lash. And Tide! Uh-oh, Dawning Shadow comes out. Nice trap to try and stop any follow-up damage, but the Flash Devour will devour Tide. And that Caitlyn will receive at least 1 death on this mid wave. Frescata, he gets Spirit Rush back up. Malignant's helping a lot, and maybe we're going to see what was good about him not taking that Infernal Cinder, as it is going to give him a little bit of movement speed and thwart any ideas Dasher had of perhaps looking for a flash.
I cannot believe his ultimate is back up. Probably has Ultimate Hunter as well as Malignant. So, yeah, it feels like the moment Dasher finds a chance to maybe get a kill on this Ahri, she just has ult back up. At this point, it feels like he can use his Ahri ult to trade with the Orianna.
Okay. Taco trading aggressively despite everyone on SoftBank pretty much being present on that Rift Herald.
Yeah, he looks very unkillable. Senna into Cassante feels really bad. It's just almost a game-losing matchup we've seen earlier in this split, where if your ADC is Senna and you don't have something like the Azir with consistent damage, or the Gwen top into the Cassante, you just have no damage to kill him. Dasher, for now, is going to be doing plenty of damage to Taco, though, because he doesn't have any magic resist yet.
Void Dive second. Or Crypt Bloom probably second for Dasher. Yeah.
As solo AP is a bit surprising.
Yeah, I feel like it's, you know, he had a good build in his last one with the Rabidons.
Yeah, we can trust him. Maybe it's just expecting that his job this game is just to kill this Cassante.
But even then, I think right now Rabidon's going to be doing a lot more, but this Cassante ultimately will get a Jack show. In fact, he's starting to build towards it now, as you see with the Null Magic, as well as the Ruby Crystal picked up off this recall.
Yep. Forest has managed to equalize the levels for now.
Yeah, definitely.
Still so squishy on this Wukong.
Yeah, 6-6-5 is going to feel completely fine. There is going to be the Devour coming out once again here. Forest is going forward. It's a 2-man, maybe even 3-man, 4-man even perhaps. Not quite going to land. Orca's clone being the target there, and All Out comes through, but it's on once again the Wukong clone. Forest getting ridiculous amounts of value out of that this game. Taco looks at like he is the target. Movement coming through means he's just out of range of this Renekton. Ghost as well helping him keep that range, and Taco 6-5 on the bottom side of the fight. Trying to deal with these two fairly tanky members. Top side, Frescata gets the kill onto Evie. It was trade for his own life, so 1 for 1 in that regard. Yeah,
Taco getting away that fight on a sliver of HP. Same with Forest, who I thought was just certainly going down, but he's still wandering around on low HP this fight. And this is about as perfect as the fight can go for you if you're SoftBank. You eat the Nico engage onto the Wukong, and this is there to save you. It's just the Tahm Kench getting ulted, and then a nice turnaround by Forest, who lands a 4-man ulti and manages to survive somehow. And this W misses from Marble onto the stunned Cassante. Taco certainly goes down there.
Oh, yeah,
if
I
that lands.
That.
And then I guess we missed this trade up here, whatever happened. Frescata gets slowed, so they commit to killing him, and
the orb comes back.
It's the orb on the way back. Evie can't get out of it in time. So Frescata will be grateful that he traded.
Yeah, these fights are on a knife's edge. The problem is Tide hasn't yet got to the point where he's doing damage. Once his IE comes through, it's going to feel a lot easier.
Yeah, this is the weakest point in the game for Caitlyn. She's very strong in lane, and then she's got this mid-game trough where she's not quite scaling crit and attack speed items together yet. Not really a threat to frontline, and honestly, 2 items she's feeling okay, 3 items she's feeling great, and you know, takes off from there, gets stronger.
Which is most crit 80 carries for the most part. I think the exception would be the Tristana, maybe the outlier.
Yeah.
Where you get that sort of Kraken Slayer into Navori and you're feeling pretty good at that stage already. Maybe Zaya, you could argue, depending on team comp, where she's the same. The Navori builders tend to be okay on 2 items. Lucian as well.
Yeah, anyone with ability damage is just going to feel okay in the mid game, and then anyone who's primarily relying on right clicks, like a Jinx or a Caitlyn, is just going to feel horrible before they,
get the LDR really.
Compound their stats with these crit items.
And Cascada, though, in the meanwhile, as we yabber on about crit 80 carries, is picking himself up a solo inner turret. All right, forklift.
Rift Herald.
Okay, forklift. This is a drunken driver. DUI for this man. He does find a few knockups, but he's not really finding anything of great success. Taco now, he is in the middle, tanking absolutely everything. Nice Q3. Going to land on a 2-man knockup. Cascada's on the back. Cascada not really finding anything. And the shockwave does connect here onto 665. It's going to be matched immediately with Taco and his all-out. Damage fairly even between the two teams, but it's actually SoftBank slightly in favored. Cascada going to return once again to this bot side. See if DCG in this what is essentially a 3v5 can manage to clear out the wave. It looks like
in 1 minute.
Mid lane tower might be taken out, and it is. So that is pretty good for SoftBank to get ahead, as you said, off the Soul in 1 minute. But it is honestly so much bot pressure coming through from Cascada, and he's going to feel really good. Probably even has the Crypt Loon.
Yeah, should do. It's going to be Void Staff for Dasher.
Yeah, Void Staff picked up. We have an Infernal Dragon. Soul Fight.
Yeah.
Who do I favor? IE not quite finished. Maybe Tide has it once he recalls. He has been on the map for a while. Choosing not to do the Raptors suggests to me that he's either too far away from it or does just have it.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot of gold to finish this IE.
Yeah, he's got it. Yeah. All right. With that, definitely got to favor DCG. They have a strong team fighting comp. Yes, so do SoftBank.
Yeah.
But
you're hoping Forrest can recall for something, but with 20 seconds left on this Dragon, he doesn't have time to recall if he plans to contest this Soul.
Yeah, now, I guess the good thing for SoftBank is that Casante's yet to finish the Juck Show, so a lot of tankiness will be missing.
Yeah.
As well as Black Cleaver not quite finished for
Orca
665.
is a plant.
But yeah, Orca is just sitting here.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's no way you realize that this is not an actual plant, right?
Yeah. He has flash as well.
Now coming through. Dragon down to half HP. Orca still... Oh, he's moving. That's a moving plant. And he's moving very slowly because the plants are horrendous.
Oh.
Nice Kirk. Orca coming through flash, but it's only going to land on the Forest. Forest does get flash devoured. And the 3-man shockwave. And the Casante tries to save the day. It's a 1-for-1 as things stand. But the Dragon should be pretty comfortably picked up here for SoftBank. There is no jungler. 665 is alive. This Dragon's now down to 500. They do manage to pick it up. Teleport, though, coming through from Taco. Are they going to look for the follow-up fight? It won't be able to come through as Marvel will connect with that W. And some way, somehow, it is defended, and it's off the back of Dash's fantastically placed Orianna combo to pair with Forest on the Cyclone.
Yeah, absolutely heroic ulti from Dasher. Manages to get them the Dragon. It still looked dicey just because their jungler, DCG, do a really good job of focusing Forest down here. Cascada finds his way onto the Tom, but Evie understands his assignment. He gets onto this Lee Sin as well, just to stop them from focusing down the Dragon. But yeah, that Orianna ult just seals the deal, and the Wukong ult to follow up too. And yeah, very scary still at that point for SoftBank, because the enemy Lee Sin is up and your jungler is dead, but they managed to get it. DCG just hitting Dragon.
Yep, they are just hitting the Dragon, or Baron even.
Baron, yeah. Very hard for Caitlyn. Oh, sorry. Caitlyn does Baron very quickly.
Yeah, the headshot's obviously going to help a lot. It doesn't seem like at this point SoftBank are aware, or if they are, they're just too scared. Cascada, he's going to be able to find a massive chunk onto Evie to start it out. That's half HP gone from Renekton, 3k left on the Dragon, and that is the clone now, already used from Forest. Baron is going to be picked up, and there comes a Pop Blossom, 2-man, Devour comes out, but Vista's dead. It's going to be everyone going down. Orca found, but not after he finds an immaculate start to the team fight. Forest makes it out, but 4 people do not. The Baron, and 4 for DCG.
SoftBank in a panic tried to run to the Dragon, and then Orca just shuts it down completely. I think maybe they can end here. It is 20 seconds. 10 seconds on Tahm Kench. Might just be an inhib. Yeah, it might just be an inhib and recall. Yeah, it is just going to be an inhib and recall. So game is still alive for SoftBank, but that's ugly. You lose the inhib and you lose the maximum there. And I think at this point, SoftBank are just panicking. They're caught off guard completely. Forest nicely CC'd by Orchid there, so he can't get anywhere near the dragon. And then this ulti here, no flash needed, just the Proto Belt. Ulti onto 3, and Vista eats up the Orianna, but actually Dasher comes out onto a Caitlyn trap. And yeah, you need a front-to-back fight. Yeah, that Caitlyn ult. Not built into the Caitlyn ult, but still takes half of Marble's HP off on the Senna.
Yeah, and now, you know, a lot of times these team comps, they get Baron and it requires 3 lanes of setup to be able to try and siege realistically. Yeah. But this time you have essentially 2 Caitlyns.
Yeah, and you've also just taken the mid inhib as well. So.
Oh, God, Cascada is far ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, picking up towers in these side lanes all game, kind of unnoticed. And yeah, I mean, Dasher landed a nice ulti that fight as well, but it just doesn't do any damage to some of the members of DCG.
Yeah, and it didn't quite clip Tide. Tide just on the outskirts of it means that really you were finding a bit of damage. It was onto Orca and it was onto Taco. Neither of them really care that much. Orca went down, but he'd already started the fight in about as phenomenal of a way as you could ever hope for. Yeah. Spirit Rush comes out. They're sieging now onto this bot lane tower. Should be taken out. Oh! Tide, for the first time in the series, gets a fantastically placed 90 caliber net, gets him out of one of those critical cooldowns, and with that, there is no more follow-up damage really coming through from SoftBank. Through comes the Cyclone, though, and it is a kick, hitting Forest closer to the Caitlyn, but Caitlyn's going to remain safe. 1 kill's found. Orca does get taken out. The Pop Blossom was not finding all that much, but down will go Forest. Big, big minion wave. Evie's still in that Dominus, but he's losing all of his health. Q3 lands, 665 will secure that one. Marble as well. Charm not going to let him survive. And the Q3, every bit of CC that is a skill shot connecting. And that is it. Game number 4, all even up in the series. All even games. 2 DCG, 2-2.